Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Our first carry now for Jordan Howard. And some room to work. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
A good run by Jordan Howard, and now another 1st and 10. A handoff as they run the counter play. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Wentz. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Wentz's throw into the hands of Aguilar. A nice pickup on first down, 7 yards. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They run with Howard. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Howard. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. On 2nd and 7, Wentz flushed out right. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Oh, boy, partner, did that just happen? I've got my hand over my eyes right now because, like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20.
Oh, why didn't he go?
Pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys gonna come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Steps away to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Everson Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Working from the gun, Wentz. And the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Anthony Barr, that's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. We're scoreless after one. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Partner, doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on him. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game, but sometimes it's almost like, oh, what, now already? Can't they put it in the end zone? What's going on here?
Yeah, he's probably saying, if you can't get it in the end zone, can you give me a 30, 40-yarder? But a long one, and he can't connect. So they tried the 59-yarder and missed it, and now this offense starts just 1 yard shy of midfield. Cousins now to throw on first down, and nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground.
One.
On second down, it's Cook. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
Gun.
47's the mic.
They run again on first down. Cook. And some room to maneuver. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, 37 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Bailey, and it's now a 7-0 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Running with Howard. He finds an opening past the 40 and all the way up to the 46. 17 yards and a first down for Philly. A couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
82.
On first and 10, here's Wentz. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 41. Shotgun now for Wentz. It's brought in by Jeffrey. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
This is Howard on 2nd down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Wentz on the draw, leaves it for Sanders. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw is Wentz. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Trying to punch it in with Howard. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Check 13. Check 13. Bang, 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 bang.
Go.
They'll try again with Howard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? 3rd and goal. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
The ball placed just outside of the end zone as they come up again on another 3rd and goal.
Put that team on the clock. Alert flare.
They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out as they are now on the board here in the first half. Elliott good on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
What's that?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Gun.
Cousins to throw it. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Cousins. is here as he's taken down. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. 3rd and long for Cousins. And he's going to go down again. Fletcher Cox picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Fielded at the 20. Well, nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Alshon Jeffrey, touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey in the final seconds of the first half, and the Eagles have taken the lead. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just have the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room.
She said it was about
that
the
they fought so
fall.
hard to get.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 14-7.
Why are you eating here? Why are you eating here? Y'all need to be eating here. None of y'all should be eating here. Go back in there. Clean this room up. Clean that room
Now
up right
after
now.
the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then they'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-time. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. On second down, Cook. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
On third down, Cousins. It's complete to Diggs. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
32 plus 32 is 25. Oh, what is it?
64.
Oh! 25 plus 25.
Cook following the penalty. He'll get 3 of those penalty yards back here, leaving him with a 2nd and 12.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now.
40. And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's get moving. 2.
Gun.
47 Mike, 47.
On 2nd and 12, Cousins. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Wentz now on first down. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's a 2nd sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Got a man. He finds Sanders. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 36.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. 2nd and 2 now. The penalty leaves him in pretty good shape. From the gun, it's Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And they do get him he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 25 yards that time. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Throwing now is Wentz. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. On the draw, here's Sanders. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd? And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of the times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The loss of 3 on that 1st down pass play. Now 2nd and 13.
Mike's 47. Mike's 47.
Come on.
On play action, Cousins. Lets it fly for Treadwell. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, Cousins. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a 1st down. Cousins now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. They go play action. Cousins. It's complete to Laquan Treadwell. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. Play fake. Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down.
6-6. Pull it high.
From the red zone now, Cousins. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Derek Barnett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they're going to this one off strong. It's a return touchdown to add on to their lead in the final stages. A big-time special teams play here in the fourth quarter to extend their lead.
And coaches preach it all the time. If you can score on special teams, your chances of winning the game really jump up in a big way. Now, I'll let our analytics friends quantify it and give us the exact numbers, but that's what coaches talk about all the time. That extra momentum, that extra bounce you get from a...
Many analytics friends. Those are your friends.
I'll claim them.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Throwing again on second down. Cousins. And this one to Treadwell, complete. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They'll run with Cook. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. So now here are the Vikings faced with a big 2-point conversion attempt.
Gun.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Right here. Check 52. Watch twist.
They're going to try and run. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further.
Okay. This game was over with. I think this will get away from Minnesota. Man, bro, I just realized that, Chad. I've been playing with. I've been trying to learn how to play with him. I be letting.
It's all they running game.
I know. Niggas, man, this running game is so ridiculous, bro.
This your first time playing with them?
No, this is my 4th or 5th time, but oh shit. Oh, we got it!
They've got it.
What?
Minnesota football.
Ooh,
So
that's
they've
gonna hurt.
accomplished
We
half the
sick
mission,
over
Charles.
there.
They get the onside kick.
No,
They do
we
need a
just gotta put
touchdown
it
here.
together.
They
So
got
they've
what
got
you
some
got
time to do it.
Yeah, that's
I had to beat this
To
one.
press. Plenty of
I know,
time. They have the
man. This shit,
opportunity.
bro.
Now they just
I'm
need to
about to get
execute
with this
and
play.
finalize things.
So I just gotta score.
That's it. Kick a field goal, you won.
No, I gotta score. Yeah, it's it. See if I can hit it with this.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're
Hope I can
down here
catch
in a
it.
one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
Oh yeah, man. Oh
This
yeah.
amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go
It's
through
money,
play
bro.
sequences. And
But I ain't gonna have time.
every week,
Yeah.
on a Friday, they go over this type of a situation. Late game
Triangle, that's triangle was there.
when we have the opportunity.
I seen that you had
Well, they wouldn't let me.
You had your one?
I know, but they would not let me go across this dude, man. I'm like, okay, I'm anticipating them coming across. They wouldn't let them come across. Like, man, would not let them come across. Like, come on, man. That's money all day. Fuck this one off. I didn't want to go deep because I didn't want to throw an interception. Ain't fucking throw an interception anyway.
Like, once you been trying to finish his route, that nigga, he had passed the interception.
Fuck!
You see that shit on the field.
I'm about to move this shit out of the car. I let my homeboy use my stick. That nigga out of town.
Why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter
So,
when you watch high school
what's that say? You gonna get one?
Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can
What's
backfire on
that?
them.
Who's gonna buy one?
Vikings going to use their third and
I'll let
final
y'all play. I ain't
timeout.
tripping. I ain't.
As the clock will stop with 35
play all the
seconds
time.
left to go. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Do something stupid. I think he's gonna do something stupid, bro.
They
Yeah.
go counter with Howard. Only a yard on The pickup there is going to leave them with a fourth down.
Stop playing with me.
Third down, an excellent job, an excellent defensive series.
Look at
We
the clock
always talk
right
about
there.
adjustments and usually only at halftime, but the best teams adjust
He
series
gonna
to
try me
series.
too.
And on that
Let
series,
me
they adjusted so well that they
hit
got the
square.
job done in fine style.
He gonna try me. Watch this, Chad. He about to try me.
They're going on 4th and
He about to
13.
try me. This why niggas lose gas. Nigga lost gas at this fucking with me the other day. He gonna time right out.
You mean like with 11 seconds, bro? I was like, damn. See how he received it?
I ain't think he was
See how
gonna
he let
throw
him finish that route? When you ran that side, that's what I thought you were throwing it to him to play action. When they on the slant?
Yeah.
So that nigga finished
I was looking at
when he finished his route, he was throwing it.
I was looking at the outside.
But then again, if you would have floated it, they would have gave him time to run up.
Nothing came easy.
Madden do that shit.
Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those...
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard...